¿Y qué pasa, gente? Estamos de vuelta con más Metal Gear Solid. Bueno, vamos a darle un poquito más. A ver si me lo paso. Por cierto, ¿qué coño es esto de especial, tío? Ah, vale. Mira, te enseñan. Vale, te enseñan aquí cosas. No sé. Ahí supongo que te explican. Ah, esto es. ¿Esto qué es? ¿Qué cojones? Diez páginas. Bueno, supongo que aquí te explican la historia del Metal Gear Solid 1. Bueno, pues nada, vamos a darle. Oye, cuando ha tardado ahí un poquillo en cargar me ha asustado, Ay, ay, que me caigo. No, vamos a ver, tío. No tenía que colgarme yo de aquí. Ey, ¿qué tal, Yagua? Estamos aquí dándole un poquito al Metal Gear Solid 2.
Jack, what's going on? Answer me. Jack? Jack.
A ver, ahora mismo, si me he enterado bien, tengo que colgarme por aquí, pero no sé. Ah, sí, coño, vale, ya. Oye, una cosa, ¿por qué el nivel de agarre tiene... En plan, ¿por qué el agarre tiene nivel? Hey, buenas Jamison Runs. Bienvenido al directo, tío. Otra vez, tío. Joder, macho.
Jack. Jack.
Jamison Runs. ¿Qué tal, tío? ¿Eres inglés o...? Otra vez. No le estoy haciendo aposta, tío. No le estoy haciendo aposta, tío. Oh.
Is something wrong?
English. Okay, man. Okay. There we go. Okay, Jamison Runs, just to let you know, the game's in English, but there will be subtitles in Spanish, because, I mean, this is supposed to be a Spanish stream, but I guess I guess it doesn't really matter,
Jack,
since
what's
the
going on?
game is in English
Answer
anyways.
me. Jack. Jack.
Welcome to the channel, man. Okay, let's go. Joder. Vale, vale. Nah, tío, soy tonto.
Right. Answer me. Raiden.
Tengo que usar ahí la puta vista en primera. Otra vez, tío. No, tío, Yawa, escúchame, bro. Se mueve solo, tío. Ok. ¿Qué cojones está
Jack,
pasando,
what's going
tío?
on? Answer me. Jack? Jack!
No lo estoy haciendo aposta. Lo digo de verdad, no lo estoy haciendo aposta. Ay, joder, macho. Hey Jamison, if you enjoy the stream, you can always leave a follow, you know. Not forcing you to do it, just letting you know. Okay. Oh, I'm gonna guess that was you. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it. Thanks, man. All right. Okay, let's go. Oh.
Right, come in. Right. Right.
I mean, you know, I wasn't expecting an English-speaking person to join the stream, you know. I mean, to be honest, I wasn't even expecting nobody since, you know, I'm just a Mr. No One on Twitch playing Metal Gear Solid 2. Okay, don't slip, don't fucking trip and fall. Okay, we made it. Nice. Okay.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
Oh, shit.
Enemy intruder. Send a vision of
Otra vez.
Raiden, is everything all right? Raiden.
No me para de caer como un pelotudo, tío. And they don't even give you a checkpoint, dude. Okay, let's go. And not fucking fall again, man.
No, this isn't happening. Jack, you have to answer me. Jack! Jack!
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Oh man. Again.
Right, what's going on? Raiden! Raiden!
Ey, ¿qué tal? Lo sé. Nah, man, I ain't trash. It's just the control scheme. Yeah. That's it. The control scheme's trash. Okay, let's go. Update your gaming chair. Yeah, that's it.
Hurry up and check the
Holy
situation.
fucking shit, man.
Bryden!
It's been like 10 minutes. I've been doing the same shit and falling in the same place for 10 minutes straight. Okay, you know the trick. You know the trick. It's just you gotta go slow. You know what they say. Easy does it. So just don't. You just go slow. Don't go slow. Okay.
This is not a pretty sight. Hurry up and check the situation.
Okay, got one. Got him too. Let's go. Now just fucking easy. Easy. Holy shit. Ok, no me acuerdo de dónde tenía que ir. No tengo ni puta idea de dónde tenía que ir. Oh. Sneaky. Uf. Tío, esta mierda está hecha de papel, tío. No se para de caer todo, tío. ¿Qué cojones, tío?
Bryden!
Oh, bien, tío. Un puto checkpoint. Oh. No, no me ha visto, no me ha visto. Ay, no, es que como sabía que me iban a mandar los putos UAVs de mierda, tío, del Call of Duty, tío. Ok, ahora. Ya está. Vale, vale, bien. Fácil, fácil y sencillo. Lentito y con buena letra. Despacito. Ok, bien. Joder.
What? I'm going to go in my pants. Nobody's looking, right?
¿Qué pasa si...? Oh, no. Qué puto asco, tío. Meado en la boca, bro. No. Gracias, Kojima. Y le da igual, eh. A ver, espera, eh. Ya ves tú, de 3 litros. Joder, eh. Ah, bien, el de arriba ya nos está meando, tú. Ok, ¿qué coño tenía que ir? ¿Dónde tenía qué tenía que hacer? ¿Dónde tenía que ir? ¿O voy a hablar con el coronel?
The enemy has already entered the nuclear launch code. Secure the president before they can confirm and finalize the code input. The president is on the first floor of Shell 2's core.
Ok. En el primer piso, ¿no? Vale. Backflip. No, por ahí no es. Ok. Voy a suponer que estos también van con el AK y el uniforme. Vale, no, pero bueno. Ah, y además ya lo reconocen. Ok, pues nada. Vamos a ir con el AK igual, tío. Porque uno nunca sabe.
Olga, Snake, he's here. In Shell 1.
My father had some unfinished business with him.
Olga, calm yourself. Of your personal feelings.
Then screw your plan. I've been waiting for this day for 2 years, and I will send him to the bottom of the... right next to my old man.
¿Me va a ver? ¿Qué hace el Gilly?
High voltage currents on.
The door stays shut unless the president manages to take out that circuit panel from inside the room. And it's no job for bare hands.
All right. Come back immediately.
One more thing.
What?
We leave for Russia when this business is done. I want half the money for that.
Of course. That was part of the agreement.
We start living for ourselves. Yes. If there's anyone who wants to stay here, I want you to take good care of them.
Gladly. Gerlukovich soldiers are the cream of the crop.
It's time they went free.
What happened to rebuilding Mother Russia?
The old man is dead. The world is a different place now.
It's your life.
Just as a reminder, I'm going to say this again, one last time. Don't try anything on us.
The feeling is mutual.
I'm in front of the room where they're keeping the president.
Everything all right?
No sign of flooding, but I can't get close to the door. The floor is electrified.
Don't test it. You'll be bacon.
Any suggestions?
Remember the Shadow Moses VR training?
Take out the circuit panel?
Right.
But there's no way into the room.
Try ventilation ducts.
Yeah, I think I see one.
Look
¿Qué
for a
cojones?
remote control missile launcher. You can guide it through
Ah,
the duct into the room.
necesito el
Then
Nikita este.
target the circuit panel. Got it.
Right. But make sure you don't hit the president.
The president is wired with nanomachines. If we know the frequency, I can raise him.
We've tried that repeatedly, but there's no response. It looks like the walls have a built-in radio shield.
So that's why Ames lost contact with him.
If you need to confirm his position, you can log into the node.
Understood.
Locate a remote control missile launcher first.
Ok, y la gracia es dónde podría estar esta mierda. Voy a preguntarle a Snake, tío, a ver si sabe.
Snake, do you know where I can find some remote-controlled missiles?
Remote-controlled missiles. I saw something on B1 in the core of Shell 2. But be careful. Contaminated seawater's broken out of the tanks thanks to that explosion. Most of B1 is probably flooded by now.
Yo, fuck this bot-ass guy. Mira, ¿ves? Ese es lo que necesito, bro, el Nikita. El lanzacohetes Nikita. Ey, buenas, Soleun. No, Oreon, ese no es el emote del PogChamp. ¿Eh? Vale, vale, bien. Ese es el emote del PogChamp. Pero igual es... El nuevo es feo de cojones, tío. ¿Y ese emote, bro? ¿Y ese emote del Luisitas? ¿Es de Twitch? ¿De verdad? Ah, vale, coño, eso es otra cosa. A ver, I'll have two number 9s. A number 9 large. A number 6 with extra dip. A number 7. Two number 45s. One with cheese. And a large soda. Ah, vale, ahí está el ascensor que tengo que tomar. Ahí está. Con cuidado porque uno nunca sabe que le puede venir. Vacío. Que aquí hay que ir con cuidado porque se supone que el agua está inundada. Entonces no puedo ir a ningún lado porque el agua está inundada. ¿O cómo? Ah, no, le suda la polla. Vale, bien. Ojo.
Colonel, B1 is completely flooded from what I can see.
You'll have to
¿Cómo
swim
está hablando
through.
debajo del agua?
Swimming isn't my strong point. It wasn't a part of the VR training either.
Stroke the water and move forward by pushing the punch button. Push it in rapid succession to swim faster. Change your heading by moving the left thumbstick. Up will take you up. Down takes you lower. Left and right to face those directions. The O2 gauge will appear under your life gauge while you're underwater. The gauge corresponds to the amount of air you can hold from a single deep breath. Once the O2 gauge falls to 0, the life gauge will start to drop. You need to be aware of that.
Ok, tiene sentido. Yo he nadado en algunos momentos de mi vida, sí. Vale, ¿esto qué significa? Aire. Sí, vale. A diferencia de la creencia popular, los gamers sí hemos tocado el agua. Hijo de... Tío, ¿qué dices, tío? Una puta mina debajo del agua, tío. ¿A dónde vas con eso?
You have the remote-controlled missile.
Ah, vale, eran los
Now
otakus, es
head for
verdad.
the first floor of the Shell 2 core. Take out the power source and make contact with the president before the launch code can be reconfirmed. Hurry.
Una puta bomba, tío, debajo del agua. Y me voy a ahogar, bro. Me he entrado en esto. Oh, Dios. Oh. Joder. Quiero ver qué hay aquí. Todo fondo del pasillo. Más minas, bien, guay, guay. Ah, mira, bro, hay una cámara sellada. Guay, tiene que haber good shit. Ahí, abre. ¿Y esto? ¿Qué cojones? No, bro, ese es el experto en explosivos de antes, bro. Qué pena, bro. Vale, eso no se abre. Este tío sí me caía bien, bro. Puto jumpscare, por cierto. En plan... Así sin venir a cuento, tío. Qué hijos de puta. Ok. Ok, bien. Ey. Buenas, Ohang Roanchena. Ojan Ranchen, si dejases tu follow, sería muy de agradecer. Bien, todo esto para nada porque ni siquiera puedo entrar, de puta madre. Y este streaming, pues aquí, tío, streameando Metal Gear Solid 2, tío. ¿Qué coño? Ah, vale, el Stinger era el otro. El teledirigido. Hostia, tío, me cago en su puta madre, tío. Me he vuelto a comer una mierda de estas, tío. Una mina de estas acuáticas, tío. ¿Y esto qué es, tío? Esto es una cat. Sí, eso no es una mierda. Ok. Llegamos al agua. No me sale el canal en Twitch. No puede ser, tío. He mandado por ahí antes un link. Por si se quería meter a alguien. Ok. Vamos allá. Es que en una de estas va a salir alguien del puto ascensor, tío. Me lo estoy viendo. Ah, vale. Más, tío, si dejases... Muchísimas gracias, Rana Chamana, por ese follow, tío. Dios, de verdad, te lo agradezco, tío. Oh, wow. Increíble, Dios. No me puedo creer. Follow en directo, Dios. Ok. Rana, no me he pillado ya la Master porque ya estaba cogido. Ok, por aquí. Vamos a darle. Shit. Ojo. Ojo, cuidado. Ah. Uy. No me ha pillado nadie, ¿no? Pero el que hablaba era el presidente, ¿no? Ahí, ahí. ¿Qué pasa si le doy al presidente? Aunque me han dicho antes que no lo haga. ¡Eh! Bro, el presidente es a prueba de balas, bro. Uy, no. No, por aquí no es, tío. He dado una vuelta en círculo. Qué cagada, ya no llego. Pero ¿por dónde coño estoy yendo? Que vaya así, que pille velocidad, Ahí. Ojo. Ah, pero su puta madre, tío. A ver, hay 40 intentos. No la puedo cagar 40 veces. Joder, tronco. Pero, tío. Vamos a ver. Ok, ahí estamos, tío. Que se quite el puto presidente. Ahí estamos. Vale, bien, tío, bien. No era tan difícil, coño. Su puta madre, tío. Ok. Ya podemos entrar a coger al presidente de los Estados Unidos.
President Johnson,
So you're finally here.
you've been expecting me?
Your equipment, that skull suit isn't exactly standard military issue.
Are you all right, sir?
Is this some kind of sick joke? I thought you came to kill me.
What?
I'm prepared to face the consequences of my betrayal.
What are you...
¿Qué hace?
What the...
Tocándome el paquete, bro. Qué maricón.
Well, who are you?
Bro, primer presidente gay de los Estados Unidos.
I see. Now things are starting to make a little sense. Switch over to nano communication so nobody can listen in.
Yes, sir. Do you read me, sir?
Yes.
Mr. President, it's my understanding that the terrorists have managed to input the code sequence necessary for launching a nuclear strike.
That's correct. I punched the sequence in myself.
You're working for them?
If you asked me 2 hours ago, my answer would have been yes. Right now, they're keeping me alive until my vital signs are reconfirmed.
They betrayed you?
I wouldn't quite put it that way. I wanted power. They sought destruction.
But why stoop to terrorism?
I wanted absolute power.
But you're the president. You have power.
No, I'm just a figurehead.
What?
I don't have any control. The real power is in the Patriots' hands.
The Patriots?
The truth behind this country. I'm not surprised you've never heard of them. Very few are aware of their existence, even among those with code word clearance. Politics, the military, the economy, they control it all. They even choose who becomes president. Putting it simply, the Patriots rule this country.
No.
Hard to believe, isn't it?
Sí, ¿eh?
But it's the truth. The space defense, income tax reduction, and national missile defense programs. Every policy that's been credited to me was actually done according to their instructions.
Space defense was initiated by Congress.
That's what the Patriots want the country to believe. It's all a show. Democracy is just a filler for textbooks. Think about it. Do you actually believe that public opinion influences the government?
No.
This country is shaped and controlled as the Patriots see fit. The people are shown what they want to believe. What you call government is actually a well-staged production aimed at satisfying the public.
Huh?
Dios mío, Kojima me abre los ojos, Dios.
It's not your sanity that
¿Quién lo habría
ruins me.
dicho? La democracia no funciona, Dios.
The Patriots.
Se me van las manos a la cabeza,
Even
Kojima.
I don't know who the actual members are. Are they financial, political, or military leaders? No one knows who the Patriots really are. Even my instructions come from a cutout. All I've been told is that every key decision is made by a group of 12 men, known as the Wise Men's Committee.
Your office? The White House?
Merely puppets, pawns in a game. By pledging my loyalty, an insignificant son of a senator was awarded the presidency. Of course, that wasn't the only price I had to pay.
What do you mean?
Even if a pawn becomes a queen, it is still just a playing piece. I wanted to leave my own mark in history, but my ambitions were...
Gracias, subtítulos.
I wished to be a member of the Patriots. I wanted to wield the power of a king instead of being an expendable pawn.
And that justifies acts of terrorism?
Yes. I'd intended to use the new Metal Gear as a bargaining chip.
Bargaining chip?
But I underestimated Solidus. He actually wants to challenge the Patriots. even if
Ojo,
it means the
Solidus.
destruction of the world.
What are you saying?
Whether you believe it or not, the balance of power rests in the hands of the Patriots. They regulate the country's various interests through controlled presentation, staging a drama that is palatable to the general masses. Can you imagine what would happen if they ceased to function? Picture a massive political vacuum, a space that every powermonger will try to fill for their own greedy ends. I'm talking about an unregulated power struggle, panic, civil war, chaos. Like it or not, the Patriots is an organization that must continue to exist.
So you changed your mind because you wanted to avoid global chaos.
Exactly. When I told Solidus that I wished to prevent disaster, he replied that pawns can never become players.
And who is this Solidus?
My predecessor, George Sears. That was the name the public came to know him by. I knew him by his code name, Solidus Snake.
Solidus Snake.
He was the third snake, preceded by Solid and Liquid.
Solid Snake, Liquid Snake
project.
y
Neither solid nor liquid.
Solidus,
He was a
tío.
well-balanced masterpiece that the Patriots saw fit to entrust with the presidency. However, he fell out of grace with the organization 4 years ago.
Veo que a Kojima
When
no se le dan
acting on his
muy
own,
bien
he
los
started
nombres.
an incident.
4 years ago. Shadow Moses.
That's right. At the time, the DARPA chief, Donald Anderson, together with certain influential parties, initiated the development of Metal Gear Rex and an advanced nuclear warhead. However, this did not fall in line with the Patriots' plans. What's more, Solidus decided on his own to send his most trusted man, Ocelot, to provoke Liquid Snake, bringing about the said incident. As a result, he succeeded in obtaining Rex and the data on the warhead. But in doing so, he ended up revealing the existence of both Rex and the Genome Army, a blunder that earned him the wrath of the Patriots. Shortly thereafter, Solidus was removed from the presidential office.
I thought he resigned.
That's the story given to the general public. Following his resignation, the Patriots selected me, their new pawn, for the presidency.
But that would mean that the presidential race was...
That was quite a show, wasn't it? It was a well-scripted drama staged by the Patriots for the benefit of the public. Even the Democrats and Republicans were dancing to the Patriots' tune. Everything went according to plan, but for one exception. Following his resignation, Solidus' health was scheduled to fail him, bringing about his untimely death.
Capped?
Correct. But before the Patriots could execute their plot, Solidus went underground with the help of Ocelot. As he avoided pursuit, Solidus gained control of Dead Cell, winning over Colonel Galukovich's outfit. From there, he bided his time, knowing that his opportunity would soon arrive.
What opportunity?
The completion of the new Metal Gear project, an opportunity that would even his odds against the Patriots. By stealing the Patriots' most valued project, he would be able to place them in a very uncomfortable position. It's the only chance he has for survival. Once he has the new Metal Gear, he'll declare war against the Patriots.
No.
Needless to say, he must be stopped.
Metal Gear is already operational.
No, not yet. What you saw was Metal Gear Ray, hijacked 2 years ago from the Marines by Ocelot. That was not the new Metal Gear.
Ahora hay
Wait,
dos
is there
Metal
new Metal
Gears.
Gear?
Claro, hombre, pero se llama Metal Gear 2.
What?
You're standing in it. To be more precise, this entire big shell facility is the new Metal Gear.
What'd you say?
No, I'm quite serious. The upper structure that you've seen is camouflage, designed to represent an offshore cleanup facility. The main structure extends from the foundation all the way down to the ocean floor. The connecting elevator is located on the B2 floor of the Shell 1 core. Arsenal Gear. That's the code name for the new Metal Gear.
Arsenal?
Es verdad, tío. Se llama uno
That's
Solid
right.
Snake, el otro
Arsenal.
Liquid
We're
Snake y el
talking
último
about
se
an
llama
impregnable
Gas,
fortress
tío.
carrying a
Gas
load of over
Snake,
a couple
tío.
of thousand
Se llama
missiles,
Solidus.
including nuclear warheads, all protected by a horde
Te
of
tenían a huevo,
mass-produced
tío.
Metal Gear Ray units.
Mass-produced?
The Ray unit was originally designed for the Marines to be used as a countermeasure against the Metal Gear variations throughout the world. The Patriots had Ray redesigned to protect the new Arsenal gear.
So now anti-Metal Gears are guarding a Metal Gear.
Ironic, isn't it? That's not all. Arsenal gear has full access to the military's tactical network, giving it the ability to exercise absolute control over our nation's armed forces, not to mention our nuclear armament. In short, Arsenal was created to be the core of our country.
What kind of idiotic weapon?
Weapon? No. You're not seeing the full picture.
Huh?
Arsenal gear is more than just a military tool. It is a means to preserve the world as it is. It will establish a new form of control. The Patriots will use it to keep their place as the country's true rulers. Right now, they feel pressured and threatened.
By what?
They fear an overabundance of digital information. The world will drown in the coming flood of information, and they along with it. The Arsenal plans include a system to digitally manage the flow of information, making it possible to shape the truth for their own purposes. In short, the Arsenal system is the key to their supremacy.
The key?
Yes. The GW system is the Patriots' trump card.
Hey,
Arsenal
Mr.
gear will
Gunny.
be fully operational when GW is successfully integrated. Once operational, it will be a completely new form of power for the Patriots to wield. I had hoped to seize the project from them, so that I would be in a strong bargaining position.
Bargain for what?
I'd hoped to
Muy
trade
buena,
my
Mr.
way
Gunny.
into their ranks. The Solidus preferred rebellion. Outer Heaven, his plan to unleash a nuclear blast over the skies of Wall Street to break the Patriots' control over the business community, is also a key factor in his offensive effort.
Outer Heaven?
Mr. Gunny, buenas, estamos aquí jugando al Metal Gear Solid 2.
For activating Arsenal gear. I've already input the necessary code sequence. It won't be long before GW begins to establish connections with other external systems, and Arsenal gear becomes fully operational. Stop them before that happens. That is your role.
Role?
You've got to find Emma Emmerich. She's the only one who can stop that thing once it's been activated.
Emma Emmerich?
She's the system programmer for Arsenal gear. I believe she's somewhere on
Oye, esa es
level
la
B1
hermana
of
de
the core of this
Otacon.
building.
I thought the levels below us were flooded.
I'm sure they won't let her die just yet, as she's the only remaining programmer for this project. According to Ocelot, she was being held in a locker room located in the northwest part of level B1. Cut transmission and get moving. This is card 4. It'll give you access all the way to Emma's location.
Ah, vale, ya he ido ahí
Give this
antes.
to her when you find her.
What is it?
A program for disrupting the control functions between GW and Arsenal gear. Take Emma to the computer room on level B2, Shell 1 core. She'll know how to load the program into the main system.
A virus?
That's right, modeled after Foxdie, a biological weapon designed to selectively eliminate personnel with a specific genetic code.
But why do you have it?
The Patriots had it engineered as a failsafe, and Ocelot forgot to search me. You've got to hurry. That disk is the only way you're going to stop Arsenal.
Venga, hora de moverse.
Told you everything you need to know. There's only one thing that remains to be done.
Pues ya está, salvamos al presidente de los Estados Unidos. Dios.
Now, kill me.
No.
There's no time to argue. The final check for my vital ID will start any second. If you kill me now, you'll at least prevent the nuclear strike.
No, no he venido hasta aquí a salvar al presidente de los Estados Unidos para después matarle. Dios. No.
That's abusing your right to free speech, Mr. President. Or is it ex-president?
The president! Why did you...
Alas, my finger must have slipped.
Ah, ni siquiera le he disparado yo bien.
I'll see you around, carrier boy.
Pues a chuparla con...
He did us a favor.
con Ocelot.
Without free will, there is no difference between submission and rebellion. My only real choice is to put an end to this charade. Let me at least have the freedom to end it myself.
No.
What are you?
Find Emma. Stop Arsenal. This is my last order as your commander-in-chief. I'm counting on you.
No, se murió el presidente de los Estados Unidos. El primer presidente gay de los Estados Unidos de la historia. No, qué triste, gente. Podemos poner unas Fs en el chat, por favor.
Colonel, the president is dead.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
Where do we go from here?
Your mission was to rescue the president and eliminate the terrorist threat. However,
Gracias,
given the recent
Oreon.
turn of events, we will honor the president's last directive. You must put a stop to Arsenal gear once and for all.
Do you actually think there's any truth to his story about this big shell facility being a front for Arsenal gear?
I don't have the security clearance necessary to verify the facts. However, he was the president. I'm sure he knew what he was talking about.
Aren't you forgetting that he was part of the terrorist plot?
All the more reason why I believe his information is reliable.
Huh?
We're talking about a man who chose to die rather than risk a nuclear holocaust. Thanks to his sacrifice, the Nuclear Launch Authority has shifted to the vice president, effectively eliminating the terrorist threat.
Tío,
Colonel, when you put it like that,
ahora que tengo
it
que
almost
matar
sounds like
al...
he should have assassinated the president to eliminate the threat.
That was not my intention. I was trying to point out that
Ahora
there is certainly some
tengo que matar al
credibility to the words of a
vicepresidente,
man
¿o qué?
who chose death to protect the innocent.
The Colonel has a point, Jack.
What about the information he gave me on the Patriots?
That's a new one on me. I'll see what I can find out. Raiden, we're running out of time. Find Emma. She's supposed to be located on level B1, in the core of that building you're in, right? You've got to find her before Arsenal becomes fully operational.
Hurry, Jack.
It's up to you to make sure that the president didn't sacrifice his life in vain.
Understood. Raiden out.
What's your status, Raiden?
Snake, the president, he's been assassinated.
What?
There was nothing I could do.
What about the nuclear strike code sequence?
He died before his vital ID could be reconfirmed.
Then the enemy's lost their nuclear strike capability.
But that Ocelot guy obviously killed the president on purpose.
Why?
It doesn't make any sense. They had to know that they couldn't launch the nuke if they killed the president.
Maybe there's a way to launch without reconfirming the vital ID.
Or maybe they found a more effective weapon within Arsenal gear.
You knew about Arsenal gear?
Yeah,
Why didn't you tell me about it?
you never asked.
Am I correct in
Bueno,
assuming
tienes
you also
razón.
know that the big shell's a front for the project?
You mean, did I know that the Big Shell, a fully functional environmental cleanup facility, was designed to camouflage Arsenal gear? Yeah, I did. It's exactly what the President and Ames described, a massive cover story. The good news is that it hasn't really done much in terms of cleaning up the environment.
Vaya.
So we won't have to worry about any toxic gas being released if we have to blow the house down.
Right. And when did you find out about all of this?
It took a while, but we uncovered the info around the time you took out that mad bomber. There's no doubt that Arsenal gear is being built here. And it was all set up 2 years ago, on that day. All of it.
2 years ago. What really happened here?
I took these photos 2 years ago.
I know these pictures. They were on the news, on several websites. If I remember right, the reporters blamed you for sinking the tanker.
That's right. Otacon, me, we were used.
We'd hoped that by going public with photos of the new Metal Gear, we could persuade the government. At least that was the plan at the time.
I've gone through VR training of the tanker mission before.
Yeah? Well, I doubt it accurately simulates the events of that mission. I'd infiltrated the dummy tanker to obtain proof that a Metal Gear was under development. Shortly after I made it aboard, an armed group led by Colonel Gerlukovich raided the ship and gained control.
Olga and Ocelot were among the raiding party.
Yeah, and him.
Who are you talking about?
The man
Liquid
that's supposed to
Snake.
be dead.
Their target was also Metal Gear Ray. But Ocelot eliminated Colonel Gerlukovich and Marine Commander Scott Dolph.
No, Leon, resulta que
So we betrayed them?
Plinskin era Snake. ¿Te lo puedes creer, tío? ¿Te lo puedes creer? ¿Quién lo habría dicho?
Ocelot then sank the tanker, along with the soldiers of the Marine Corps.
How did you manage to get out?
Otacon managed to have a small boat ready for me.
Hombre, a ver, ya decía yo que se parecían mucho,
The sinking tanker. Small miracle when you think about it. It turned out that the whole thing was a setup to lure us.
¿Quién lo habría dicho, Es que...
Photos of Snake, taken by the Cypher, were released to the public. In turn, we became the world's most wanted environmental terrorists.
It was definitely a move aimed at putting a stop to our anti-Metal Gear activities.
But why did they choose Snake?
Since the Shadow Moses incident, Snake became sort of a hero. I think the Patriots weren't too happy about that.
You knew about the Patriots?
Well, yes, to a certain degree.
It seems like everyone knows about them except me.
They didn't choose Snake to be a hero.
So they decided to do a smear campaign.
I think the Patriots wanted to make an example of him so everybody would think twice before opposing them.
That's it! They set all this up just to nail you guys.
No, there's more to it.
Me han troleado, tío.
The Marines' Metal Gear Ray project, headed by Commander Dolph, was carried out in opposition to the Navy's Arsenal Gear project. To be more precise, the Patriots considered Metal Gear Ray to be a thorn in their side. Hence, they attacked the dummy tanker and stole Ray.
Qué trolazos,
Followed this
tío.
up with a perfect plan. They immediately sent a fully loaded tanker to the same location and sank it. Then set up the facility to camouflage the development of Arsenal Gear.
And we fell for it. 2 more puppets in their show.
Colonel Gerlukovich and his daughter Olga?
Both fell victim to Ocelot's plot.
Was Solidus behind all this? He used Ocelot to get hold of Ray, huh?
No, he was underground, keeping a low profile at the time.
Then it must be the Patriots.
If that's the case, what's Ocelot doing alongside Solidus?
Forget it. We're wasting time. We can figure this out later. The
No me he
nuclear
enterado de
strike's been
nada.
prevented, but Arsenal still has a massive payload of missiles to deal with.
Right. If the opposition gets control of those missiles.
Raiden, you've got to find Emma.
Wait a second. Isn't Emma Emmerich?
My sister.
What's she doing here?
You got me. She's a computer whiz who specializes in neural AI and ultra-variable volume data analysis using complex logic. How she got involved in weapons development is beyond me.
Whatever her reasons, we need her in order to stop Arsenal.
Raiden, find her.
I'm on my way.
Ok. Igual ya sé dónde estaba la tía esta, porque he ido ahí antes, aunque no tendría que haber ido porque no es necesario. Tengo que volver a meterme al agua, tío. Verás como en el camino de vuelta me como alguna que otra bomba más, tío. Ok. Ok. Pues nada, aquí estamos. Oye, no lo pillo. Las latas estas de comida están para algo, en plan. Las putas latas estas de judías, tío. Mira, pero... Y aquí hay latas de refresco, bro. No me puedo tomar una Sprite, tío. Otra ración. Tío, ahí hay un spawner infinito de raciones o algo, ¿eh? Antes también había... un poco sus.
Raiden, are you reading me? This is Otacon. What's your situation?
Wet and miserable. This place is flooded. The seawater that's been pumped up is pouring into the building.
I see. Listen, there's something I have to tell you about EE.
Don't worry about her. I'll get her out.
She's afraid of water.
¡Hala!
Yeah. When she was 6 years old, she almost drowned with my father in our swimming pool.
She can't
¿Cómo te
swim.
ahogas en una piscina, pelotudo?
We used to swim a lot together when we were kids. In fact, she swam like a fish until that day when she almost drowned. When the accident happened, I was in my room. I learned later that EE was calling me for help. She didn't doubt for a minute that I'd be there. You could see the pool from my room, but I didn't realize at the time that she needed my help.
What were you doing?
I was...
So Emma survived the ordeal.
Yeah, but my father didn't.
¿Cómo te ahogas en una piscina?
No. EE seems to believe that was the case.
Ay,
The
que
fact
ser
is, I
retrasado.
betrayed her.
And you think she can't swim because of the traumatic experience?
I haven't seen her since that day, but yes, I think so. I got a letter from Julie, her mother, after they moved back to England. In her letter, she mentioned that EE couldn't swim anymore, that she refused to even wear a bathing suit.
Damn, if she still can't swim, we're in trouble. Level B1 in the core is pretty much flooded.
Look, maybe you can help her overcome the trauma.
You want me to help her get over it?
Well, it's still gonna take some time to repair the Kamov.
Sorry, kid. Emma's rescue is up to you.
Thanks. An underwater mission. Well, this is a first. Look, I'll see what I can do.
I suggest that you drum the map of the building into your head, because you won't have time to look at it when you try to bring Emma out.
I'm counting on you, Raiden.
I covered most of the core when I had to take out the C4s. If there's anything you need to ask me, call me on the Kodak.
I'll do that.
Por cierto, dato curioso para los que estén aquí y no se hayan jugado el primer juego. Se supone que el Otacon explica en el primer juego que su nombre es una mezcla entre otaku y convención. Qué pringado, tío. Sí, sí. Es de verdad.
Unfortunately, hell had no vacancies.
Bro, el rumano, el rumano. Es él, bro, es el rumano. El gilipollas está disparándole con un arma de tranquilizadores, tío.
I thought so. Human muscles are quite eloquent. They speak out clearly what a person's next move will be. They even tell me which way a gun is going to be pointed before the trigger is pulled. But your muscles, they're different. This should be fun. Well worth the wait.
Ugh. Qué asco de tío.
Knew I was coming?
You've become a nuisance. I can't let you interfere with Arsenal gear. The girl is just ahead. She is of no use to us now. But she served us well as the live bait for the big catch. Crazy Ivan sometimes speaks the truth.
Boss fight.
Emma's alive?
She was some time ago. But the flooding has become quite serious. I wouldn't be surprised if she's a mermaid now.
What?
Did you really think killing the president would prevent a nuclear strike? Think again.
I didn't do it.
Arsenal is still armed with a purified hydrogen bomb.
Purified hydrogen bomb?
This is no ordinary nuclear bomb.
Pero estas de las que tienen en Corea del Norte, ¿o no?
Fusion using lasers and magnetics to generate heat-insulated compression. It was a top-secret project initiated by the current president, and Solidus has no idea of its existence. The clean thermonuclear bomb is at an experimental stage and is handled differently. Specifically, it becomes launch-capable when Arsenal is activated. A nuclear threat still exists. 6 months ago, we lost everything we believed in. We were abandoned to take the fall in their cover-up. We were labeled as killers, responsible for the mass murder of civilians as well as our own allies. And the public believed every word, turning a deaf ear to whatever we had to say to the contrary. Our only goal is to wipe them from the face of the earth and destroy this world of deceit they have created along with them.
You're insane.
Insane? We might be the only ones telling the truth.
Final check for activating Arsenal has been completed. All
No.
Arsenal personnel report to your stations.
Well, it sounds like Arsenal's ready to go into operation.
La cagamos, llegamos tarde.
You're still hoping that the girl can install that virus you're carrying around, aren't you?
You know?
It's a shame you're not going to be around long enough to hand her the program. That isn't seawater, you know. It's a byproduct of the microbes contained in the pool. Buoyancy is practically non-existent thanks to the high oxygen content. Once you fall in, you don't come up. Take a good look at your grave. Show me what you've got.
Ok, pelea contra el rumano. Vale, espera. Tengo un plan. Confiad en mí. ¿Qué hace? Qué temazo, por cierto. Uf. A ver, espérate. Vamos a pensar esto un momento. Si es un vampiro, entonces seguramente lo que le afecte sea la luz del sol. Bueno, vale, pero no puedo. No hay forma de... En plan, no se puede ir al agua. Sí, ¿por qué me he hundido? En plan... Bro, esa mierda me ha chupado, tío, como si fuera una puta aspiradora. Me ha chupado. Ah, espera. ¿Y si consigo hacer que no baje? Es que me va a esquivar las balas, tío. Ah, no, pero qué puto han matado. Si este es un matado. Uy. Otra vez al agua, tío.
What's going on? Right.
Oh, no. Puto Lil Nas. Oye, pero este cabrón no era que esquivaba las balas como el puto Jesucristo, tío. Otra vez al agua. Madre mía, tío. Joder, con el puto agua, tío. Sí, este es Vlad el tercero. Espérate, tío. Tengo un plan. Y ese... ¡Oh, qué guapo, bro! Ahí visto ese esquive. A ver, a dejarse del agua porque me veo otra vez nadando con los peces. Oye, pero... Por cierto, no quiero ver ningún comentario diciendo que apunto como el culo porque probad vosotros a apuntar con el puto mando. Además de que en este juego no puedes apuntar antes de disparar, disparas y ya. Da igual que no se pasa donde estás mirando. Mira cómo le pego una paliza a este cabrón. Hola, tú. Claro, bro, y como buen rumano va con la navaja. Hala, no. Ojo, ¿qué cojones? No, no, no. ¿Qué? ¿Qué hice? Ah, ya sé. Vale, esa mierda se quita sola, tío. A ver, sigándole, tío. Tú me matas, tío. Ah, mira, me recomiendan que use el lanzagranadas. Ok. Hostia, eso sí que quita, Dios. No está chetado ni nada, tú. El lanzapepo. Ah, tío, llego a saberlo yo eso esta mierda antes, tío. Qué chetada. ¿Dónde está? Ojo. ¿Dónde está, tío? Qué hijo de puta, tío. Qué rápido se mueve, cabrón. Recarga esa mierda. Por favor. Venga, tío, chúpamela ya, tío. Qué pesado, macho. El puto rumano, tío. Nah, es bait. Es bait. O no es bait, quién sabe.
Colonel, they've apparently completed the final check procedure for arsenal gear.
Find Emma on the double. You've got to get her to install the virus program that the President gave you. When you find her, take her to the computer room on level B2 in the core of Shell 1.
Snake,
¿Qué
did you catch
dices?
all that?
Tengo que ir al Shell
Make
1,
it on
tío.
time. Arsenal's going active.
Yeah, I heard. The hostage rescue's gonna have to wait.
I'm going after Emma.
We'll secure the computer room. Looks like we can't install the virus program without Emma.
Can't your partner do it?
I would if I could, but the security for this system is no joke. I need more time.
That's why we need her.
Understood. I'll make sure you have your family reunion. What's up?
A lot of years have passed between EE and me.
Then you should see her, right?
I don't have the right to see her.
We can talk about this later. Raiden, I think you'd better get moving. Emma's in the locker room to the north, right?
I'm on it.
Ey, ¿qué pasa, rana? Un Apex. Lo hago, tío. Vale, tío. Si me esperáis, luego ya si eso me meto. Ahí como lo sabía, tío. Ah, ¿qué dices? Si no tengo el mapa, tío. ¿Qué dice ahí? De PS1 GT First. Pero si ya lo tengo. Ya tengo. Ese es el Franco, ya lo tengo. Vea nomás. Ah, mira. Un chaleco antibalas. Joder, habría estado bien que me hubieran dado eso antes. He venido por aquí, ¿no? No. Vale, bien, bien, bien. He ido bien, he ido bien. Uy, no me han dado la chapa de identificación del rumano. Un poco sus. Un poquito sus. Yo ahí lo dejo. No he guardado. Tengo que guardar. No, no, amigo, no. Amigo, no necesitaba ver eso, no.
Raiden, I'm getting you out of here.
Get me out. You're lying. Where are you taking me this time?
What are you talking about? I'm here to help. Here, I'll prove it. Do you have nanos?
What?
Well, do you?
I do. Everybody on this project has them.
Okay, good. Let's try. Can you hear me now?
Nanocommunication?
That's right. I have nanomachines too.
Then you're not one of them.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
And you came to rescue me?
Actually, I need your help to stop Arsenal. I understand you're the only one who might be able to do it.
And who told you that?
The President.
Really?
I need you to come with me to Shell 1. Your brother's waiting for you there.
My brother?
Oh, no.
Come on! We have to get moving. This place will be flooded soon.
¿Y esta mierda, tío?
We better move.
I can't swim. Leave me.
You can swim. You used to love it.
How do you know?
Your brother told me.
He's really here?
That's right. He's here to rescue you.
I don't believe you. He would never come for me.
And I'm telling you he's here, waiting for us at Shell 1.
No! He left me, my mother, when we needed him the most. When my father died, all he could think about was himself.
Emma, we can go over all that later. But first, we have to get out of here.
No! I hate water! It's hopeless! I can't swim! I can't swim!
You can do it.
I can't!
Come on, deep down inside, you know you can swim.
I can't
No,
keep
bro,
my eyes
flashback
open in
de
the
la...
water. Endless blue.
Flashback de la
The
piscina,
water,
bro.
it wants me. It won't let me go.
All right, then close your eyes. I'll guide you.
I was injected with something. My legs. I have trouble moving them.
Listen, Emma, just hold your breath. I'll do the rest.
No, tío, que le den
First,
por
we'll have the
culo.
filter chamber 2. Then we'll take a break.
And all I have to do is hold my breath.
That's right.
How long?
Just a little while.
Are you sure?
Of course I'm sure. That's how I got here.
I don't think I can do it. I'm not good at holding my breath.
Look, Emma, I have an idea. Put your ear against my chest and listen to my heartbeat.
Your heartbeat?
Count the beats. Don't think about anything else. When you reach 100, open your eyes. By that time, we'll be on the other side.
What?
Give me a signal if you think you're running out of breath.
What will you do then?
I'll swim faster. Hang on tight. Okay, let's go.
No, 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 quiero guardar
I'm
primero.
closing my eyes.
Take some deep breaths. 1, 2, 3.
Wait!
What is it?
Let me take off my glasses.
You know, you should wear contacts.
There's nothing wrong with my eyes. I wear them for show.
Trying to be different from the other girls?
No, it's not like that. I like glasses. And there's this guy I liked who used to wear them.
Your first boyfriend?
No. Somebody more important.
Qué asco de personaje, tío, la pava esta, eh.
I see. Okay, let's go.
No, no, no. Ahí, ahora. Guardar ahora. Sí, el momento perfecto para guardar.
Is that you?
Claro que sí.
Jack,
What is it?
I've always been alone. I'm so lonely.
Lonely? Rose, we've always...
Not always.
What do you mean?
You've never slept beside me.
What are you talking about?
After we've been together in my room, you stay awake all night, or you head for the door.
Is this really the time to bring this up?
Why, Jack? Why?
Listen, Rose, I'm right in the middle of a mission, and
Why? Why can't you relax when you're with me?
Look, the mission,
Why don't you open up to me?
Rose, I just can't.
All I ever wanted was to share your dreams, to spend a meaningful evening with you. I just wanted to find you by my side when I woke up. Is that asking too much?
It's the night. I'm scared of the night. It's got nothing to do with you.
Scared of the night?
Sí, yo también tengo miedo a que me roben de noche.
I can't relax when I'm with someone.
Jack, you wouldn't even let me in your room.
I need privacy. I just can't be bothered.
Bothered?
Wrong word. What I wanted to say was that there are certain things that I have to keep to myself.
Do you remember that time I forced my way into your room? We'd known each other for almost a year, and you blew up. It was the first time you ever raised your hand against me.
No.
I was so worried about you.
Look, I'm sorry.
Raiden machista opresor, no puede ser.
It was your room, your heart.
Stop it.
There wasn't anything in your room. Only a bed and a small desk. It looked like a prison cell.
Rose?
No television set. No family pictures. Not even a poster.
Rose, I only use that room for sleeping.
A lifeless room. Almost like your empty heart.
That's why I tried to keep you out.
I thought I was beginning to understand you. Until I saw that room.
Would you have been happier if I had a picture of you hanging on the wall?
That's not what I was trying to say.
Enough, Rose. We'll talk about this later. After the mission.
Right. After the mission. I understand.
Ok, hora de darse prisa. Y por eso quiero decir... ¡Ah, no, su puta madre! Aún así me como las putas minas, tío. Con darse prisa me refiero a spamear el puto círculo. Ok, llegamos. ¿Qué onda, piba? Bro, ¿y por qué manchas de mierda, tío?
You did good.
I concentrated on your heartbeat. It reminded me of when I was a kid. I remember my brother giving me a piggyback ride. I was sleeping with my ear against his back. I could hear his heartbeat.
Sounds like you were close.
We were, back then. We were stepchildren in our parents' second marriages. Wherever my brother went, I used to tag along. My brother didn't have any close friends, so he used to take care of me.
Claro, como era un otaku, su hermano, bro. Entendible.
So much that we used to pretend.
Pretend?
Yeah, we used to play house. My brother was the husband and I was the wife. But it was always just make-believe. We were only kids. You know what I mean.
I never had a family, but I think I know what you mean.
Raiden, what's your status?
Colonel? I've got Emma Emmerich here. We've managed to avoid drowning.
Good job. Get her over to Shell 1 as soon as you can.
That's going to be hard with the connecting bridge on the upper level destroyed.
Didn't Olga say something about taking the oil fence at the bottom of Strut L?
Yeah, I remember that.
You should be able to go down by way of Strut L. Try and get over there.
What about Emma? She's been injected with something and she can't walk without any help.
Take her with you. Free your hands of any equipment and hold down the action button to give her a hand.
Vale, y si me encuentro con gente, ¿qué coño hago?
Emma
Genius?
can sit and wait until you help her back up. And be careful. You won't be able to use any weapons while you're leading her. Now head for Strut L.
We're on our way.
Raiden, we've infiltrated the computer room. What's your situation?
Emma's safe. We're heading your way.
Good job.
Shell 1's deserted. Looks like everybody's aboard Arsenal.
I had a look at the system, but there's nothing I can do. EE's our only hope.
Right. I'll put her on then.
Huh? EE? What? How?
I'll use my Kodak as a relay. Here she is.
How?
EE, is that you?
How?
EE. Why are you involved with Metal Gear?
Huh?
You knew our family's dark history and still got involved? What's wrong with you?
I should have known.
Answer me. Why are you repeating the same mistake?
I wanted to hurt you. I wanted to see you suffer.
EE?
You abandoned me.
No, that's not what happened.
All right, that's enough.
Who are you?
I'm a friend of Otacon's, Emma.
Otacon?
Enough with the sibling rivalry.
That's not what this is.
We haven't got time for this. Raiden, get her over here right now.
I...
Gotcha, Snake. I'll head over there with Emma.
Most of the enemy's aboard Arsenal, but I suggest you be careful. Make sure Emma gets here in one piece.
Raiden,
Pues empezamos mal porque ya está a mitad de vida, tío.
I'll get her there.
Ya se ha comido antes una puta mina. Ah, bueno, se ha curado bien. No, espera, a ver. Pero no me la puedo llevar. ¿Qué dices, tío? Vale, así no. Solo arma. Oh, esto va a ser un coñazo, tío.
Emma, Snake and Hal are waiting for us in Shell 1's computer room. I've got this disk that the President gave me. This disk is supposed to contain a virus that can corrupt Arsenal Gear's operating system. We need you to...
This is my program.
What?
Why did the President give it to you?
Huh?
Did something happen to the President?
Ah, sí, mira, lleva el chaleco antibalas tú hasta en la cinemática.
President. He's dead.
What?
You actually wrote this virus?
It's not really a virus. It's more like a worm cluster. It's actually a delayed effect autonomous program that's designed to invade GW's cerebrum and render its nerve connections useless.
You know what GW is?
Of course. I created it.
Huh?
You look surprised.
Well...
Cat got your tongue?
I'm sorry, How about the Patriots? Ever heard of them?
Yes, but I only know what I've been told.
Can you tell me what you know?
Sure, but it's hard to put into words.
Right. Are you reading me, Emma?
Yes, loud and clear.
The President said that Arsenal Gear was the Patriots' key to supremacy.
That's as good a description as any.
What exactly is it?
It's a massive data processing system capable of controlling information on a global scale.
A data processing system?
That's right. The system's a social device for maintaining the Patriots' control.
You've lost me.
Well, in this day and age, information emerges from every direction and is freely distributed. A variety of information gathered by servers employing the latest in high-speed communication networks and P2P technology is rapidly circulated to individuals. In fact, the speed of this circulation process is accelerating on an almost daily basis.
Todo esto para que luego
Patriots seem to be afraid of this development.
mis descargas de Google vayan a 500 kilobytes por segundo.
Dominant to dominated. But let me give you an example. You're aware of Solid Snake's anti-Metal Gear activities, aren't you?
Yeah, I know a little about it.
Well, that's just a small sample of uncontrolled information. I can guarantee you the Patriots did not want Solid Snake's name publicized. Now, look at it like this. Political scandal, corporate corruption, up until now, the Patriots have managed to keep a lid on these and other self-serving events. But with their existing data processing system, they're no longer able to effectively control the flow of information generated at the individual level. With the newly created system, they can fully regulate digital information. High-level information can be categorized in stages, given clearance levels, and deleted as necessary, never to be seen by the public. By deleting such information, the Patriots can shape the course of history as they see fit.
Somebody's bound to catch on.
No, the memory capacity, not to mention the lifespan of the average individual, is extremely limited. On the other hand, digital information lasts virtually forever. It doesn't deteriorate.
So?
The alphabet, 26 letters, right? It could have been 30 letters. What if the 4 deleted letters were controlled by a program?
Impossible.
It's not. In fact, something similar is already underway. Do you know how many genes exist in an individual?
About 30 to 40,000?
Right. That's what was announced at the turn of the century. But there's actually 100,000 according to the original theory advanced by the scientific community. Information regarding the remaining 60,000 was suppressed by the Patriots.
No.
Why? How would you know? Do you know what a gene looks like? Did you count them yourself?
There are research organizations.
Of course. And their reports have already been subtly altered. They're even beginning to believe the doctored reports. GW is a system that allows the Patriots to decide what will be recorded in tomorrow's history.
So what we're talking about is one huge censorship system for deleting information which might be inconvenient to the Patriots.
Exactly. The actual physical core for handling the task, GW, is installed in Arsenal. It's the only system in the world with an optic neural AI that has a parallel processing capacity of 980 trillion Hammets.
I suppose that being a
Ha hecho
specialist in
trillón, no
neural
millón, pero
AI
no.
and complex logic played a significant role in your association with the Metal Gear project.
That's not the only reason.
What do you mean? I guess there are plenty of other reasons.
Yes, there are.
I understand.
Do you?
So Arsenal Gear was actually designed to protect the GW system, wasn't it?
Yes. It's armed with everything, including nuclear weapons, and is fully equipped with cyber-terrorist countermeasures. Physically and logically, it's the ultimate fortress for housing GW.
But is the AI actually capable of controlling everything?
No. GW is only the system's core. It's only for deciding what data is stored or deleted. The actual subsystem for executing the task exists within our social structure.
What?
Do you remember the panic that gripped the computer industry prior to the end of the century?
You mean the Y2K problem?
That's right. If you recall, our government supplied the world with a countermeasure program, using the internet at full capacity. The program was distributed to every governmental organization, every key facility throughout the world. In addition, the same program was included in an OS application for distribution among the public.
Let me guess. The Y2K countermeasure contained a program designed by the Patriots.
Yes, and everything supplied from that day onward contains the same program.
Impossible.
Do you know how a computer operates? Do you really know the basic principles on how data is exchanged? Nobody's aware of it, but there's a subsystem in place, and it's about to be activated.
Is that why Solidus wants to burn out every electrical circuit in Manhattan with a nuclear blast?
Probably, but the overall system isn't actually complete.
What?
It still lacks the necessary factors for judging situations. I heard they were planning a major experiment in the next few days to provide complex data for GW to study. And suddenly all this happens.
Emma, it's not your fault. If it wasn't for the terrorists...
Yeah, you're right. Well, I think that's about all I know.
Right. Thanks. I think we'd better head for the computer room.
My bird in the computer room. Is he safe?
Bro, el periquito era de esta tía.
That noisy, overgrown parakeet?
Excuse me, he's a parrot. And he's my best friend. My only friend.
Well, the bird's okay.
Good.
Menos mal que no le disparé por las risas.
Canary into the mine shafts to detect toxic gas.
That's what he's for?
No. I really needed someone to talk to.
Right. I think we'd better get moving. We've got a little longer to cover than the last time.
I'll give it my best.
Whatever you do, don't open your eyes.
Why not?
A dead body, not a pretty sight.
Oh.
Once we get past it, it'll be too dark to see anything. What are those sticks in your head?
These?
Palillos
They're
chinos.
chopsticks.
No, qué
They hold
puto
your hair in place.
asco.
Did you know that they're pretty popular in Europe and South America?
Can't say that I do. You're not only cute, but smart too.
Oh, I'm much more than cute.
Okay, let's go.
Ok. Empezamos mal. Sí, empezamos muy mal. Hostia, creía que no iba a poder hacer una parada para oxígeno, tío. Qué susto. Vale, soy tonto. Hostia, tío, qué gilipollas soy, tío. Dale. Ok. Bien, 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 ya llegamos. Ay, tío, no hay una silla de ruedas por ahí, tío. No puedo llevármela en una silla de ruedas, tío. Oh, qué guapo, tú. No solo hay una pistola tranquilizadora, también hay un dardo tranquilizador. Digo, un franco. A ver, un poquito de Power Raid para que se vayan las cucarachas. Ay, ay. O bueno, Raid a secas, tío. Nunca me acuerdo de cómo se llama esa mierda, tío. No, estoy pisándolas. Qué puto asco en realidad, tío.
Bugs! I hate bugs!
Marisol, tío. Sí, Power Raid es una bebida, sí. Siempre se me olvida, tío. Es que el otro se llama solo Raid, bro. Raid no pega, tío. Es que, tío, Raid no suena a lo de las cucarachas, tío. Raid suena a lo que te hacen en el Ark, tío. Ya no hay más cucarachas. Venga. ¿Y qué pasaría si dejo a la tía ahí que se joda, tío? Ah, muy bien, y ahora hay guardias, tío. Ay, uno menos. Uy. Que se joda. Joder, hay más peña, tío. Pero no era que habían. No era que se habían ido, tío. No ha dicho antes el puto Otacón que se han ido todos al Arsenal, tío. Venga, al lobby. Menos mal que, tío, que la pistola de dardos tranquilizantes está chetadísima. Oh. Mejor darse prisa antes de que venga ese tío que, por cierto, ¿de dónde coño ha salido, tío? Ah, este está medio sobado ya. Mira, este ni hay que hacer nada. Uf, casi. Ahí estamos. Oye, espera, ¿y cómo coño voy a cruzar esto? ¿Esto no estaba roto?
Damn it.
What's wrong?
This door is security level 5. I don't have card 5. Damn.
Giving up already? Ta-da!
What the?
De verdad, qué asco de
Are you
personaje la
impressed?
tía esta. Qué mal me
You
cae.
should have told me you had it.
Well, the truth is, I just remembered it myself.
Oye, espérate, espérate. Que no tengo el mapa de esta zona. Ah, mira, ves, ves, ves. Ya me olía yo que había peña. A ver, espera. Oye, me acabo de dar cuenta. ¿Por qué coño el silenciador tiene una mirilla? Ahí está, ahí está. ¡Pumba! Ay, ay, espérate que hay más peña. ¡Shit! ¿Qué? ¿Cómo he fallado eso? Venga, al lobby. Ay, espérate, que van a llamar ahora los refuerzos. Wow, gracias por poner los subtítulos en español, Gracias, juego. De verdad, ¡Hostia!
Right, what's wrong? Right, right.
Un segundo, peña. Ok, gente, ya estoy de vuelta, ya estamos de vuelta. Ha habido un pequeño inconveniente, pero ya está todo arreglado.
There's somebody.
Enemy sighted. Requesting backup
Ay, pero...
unit.
Vale, espérate, tío. ¿Dónde están las Claymore? Aquí. No, pero la tía no, coño.
You didn't.
Gilipollas, tío. Ok. Estamos Gucci. Estamos Gucci, podemos seguir. En la trampilla. ¿Qué cojones? Aire en una botella. Lays, una bolsa de Lays.
I have a question for you.
What is it?
How do you feel about heights?
I can't say I like heights. The water's higher on my phobia list. Why?
Well, we have to go down a ladder.
How far down?
Just a little bit.
Why do I feel like we've had this conversation before? How little is little?
About 130 feet.
Huh.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
How are your legs?
Better. The numbness is gone. I can climb down on my own.
Okay, follow me.
No, tío, quería bajarlas yo a mano como si fuera el Metal Gear Solid 3 y que me pongan música de fondo, tío. Que me pongan Snake Eater de fondo, bro.
The sunset. It's beautiful.
If we don't hurry, it'll be the last we see.
Uy, no me gusta, ya estoy viendo abajo una cuerda floja. Más problemas con la puta tía esta.
Enemy soldiers, gun ciphers. I don't think we're gonna be able to slip past all that. Looks like it can barely support one person. How much do you weigh, Emma?
Are you gonna ask me how old I am next?
If you go alone, I think you can make it across. This is
Rona,
right.
bro, te he
Do you
dicho
read me?
luego, tío.
Yeah, what's up?
We've made it to the lower part of Strut L. We'll have to cross the water from here.
Can Emma walk?
Yeah, she's okay. The pontoon bridge doesn't look
¿Qué
too
hora? Yo
sturdy.
qué sé, tío.
Emma's gonna have to cross it alone.
Right. The oil fence.
There are ciphers and several guards.
Raiden, you're carrying a PSG-1, aren't you?
Yeah,
It's time to play sniper.
not bad. This spot gives me a good view of the targets.
You're going to have to cover Emma until she crosses to strut E. I'll get there and provide some support of my own.
Thanks.
Think you can handle it?
Yeah, I know the drill. I faced a similar situation in advanced mode
Vale,
level
tío,
4
rana.
VR training with the PSG-1.
VR. Guess it's better than nothing. Make sure you don't hit Emma. Right now, with Arsenal's boarding in progress, security should be at a minimum. That doesn't mean it's going to be easy. Given the situation, they've probably got claymores in place to make up for the security shortage. Make sure you use your thermal goggles.
Right.
Okay, I'm heading for strut E.
Emma, are you reading me?
Loud and clear.
I'm gonna clear a path for you from here.
How?
Sniper fire.
You're kidding.
Trust me.
What if I fall into the sea? I can't swim.
You were doing pretty good a few minutes ago.
Okay.
Think you can do it?
Would you take no for an answer?
No.
Qué pesada la
All
tía.
right, get going. You'll be fine.
Mi abuelo. Mi abuelo caminando. A mimir. Hostia, el pentacemín, tío. Ahí estamos. ¿Eh? ¿Qué ha pasado?
This isn't happening.
Vale, bien. Había claymores también en la puta cuerda floja esta, tío. A ver. Espérate. Vale, la primera está bastante lejos. Así que... puedo cargarme a los dos guardias si voy rápido. Ahí va. Ahí va el primero, coño. Vale, ahí va el segundo. Y ahora tengo que cambiar al otro PSG. Y... No. Hostia, no hay claymores ni nada, ¿eh? Y el dron al mimir. Y el otro dron... Se me ha ido ya el pentacemín, tío, tan rápido. Vamos a ver. Ahí, joder. ¿Qué pasa? Hostia, no. ¡Ay, hijo de puta! ¿Pero cuántos hay? Vale, uff. Joder, eso ha estado cerquísima. Y otra vez se me ha vuelto a ir el puto pentacemín este de los cojones, tío. Joder, macho, qué difícil es controlar esta mierda con el mando, tío. Guay, encima se me tiembla la puta mano. Vale, bien, ya ha llegado la tía esa, ahora me toca a mí. Joder, macho, hay 20.000 drones de estos de mierda, tío. Joder, no, no le tiembla la mano ni nada. Al puto Raiden ahí. Espera, 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 espera. ¿Dónde va la tía esta? Que también me toca a mí, ¿no? Hombre, yo también tengo que ir. ¿O no? ¿Qué dice? ¿Qué tengo que hacer? ¿Tengo que seguir mirando a la tía?
This is Snake. Can you hear me?
Yeah, nice and clear.
I've reached my sniping position on strut E. I'll provide support fire from here.
Right. Do me a favor and take out whatever I miss.
Just call me when you want me to shoot.
Para. Oh. Ahora.
Snake, I can't handle this alone.
Okay, I'll take care of it. I'm going to show you how sniping should be handled. Take a good look. My sniping field will be limited to the area you're watching through your PSG-1 scope. Keep a good lookout on Emma's surroundings, even while I'm shooting, all right?
Hijo de puta, pero ya podría llevar un arma... Un arma no letal. Joder. Hijo de puta, tío. Hay otro Franco. Ah, ese Snake. Ay, qué tonto soy. Qué tonto soy. Ese tío era Snake y lo acabo de mandar a dormir. Madre mía lo que hay ahí. No, y le he dado una puta gaviota. Oye, ¿qué pasaría si... Joder, Bro, ¿tiene un imán de balas? Ay, hijo de puta, te la devuelve. Si le disparas te la devuelve, tío. Oye, ¿dónde está la tía esta? Ya la he perdido de vista, tío. Vale, ya está ahí. Bueno, también te digo, un poco lenta la señora, Hasta mi abuelita va más rápido. ¿Cómo sabía que seguía vivo el puto rumano, tío? Ahora aún no lo sé. No sé cuánto me queda. No sé si es bastante o poco, pero creo que ya menos de la mitad. ¿Qué dices, tío? Tengo que darle al puto rumano desde aquí. Oh, espérate. Fumar mata. Oye, ¿y el puto Snake no va a hacer nada, tío? Venga, guarda. Qué pesado, tío, el puto rumano. No muere, ¿eh? Eso es para demostrar que los rumanos están hechos de acero. No. Qué hijo de puta, llegó a saberlo y no me tiraba medio... Me tiraba una puta hora escoltándola, tío. Tiene pinta de que se murió. Y si no, está viva por los pelos. Una de dos.
Raiden, Emma's been stabbed. That bastard!
How bad is it?
She's conscious, but the bleeding's bad. I'm bringing her over there right now. Raiden, get that disc over here as soon as possible. I'm afraid her time's running out. I'll be there.
¿Yo llevo vendas encima o...? Creo que no llevo. Creo que me quedé sin. Bueno, creo que aún así daría igual. Sí, bro, las vendas de Fornite. Le curaba 15 de vida, aunque sea.
Something to GW's defensive capabilities. All we need now is your disc. You'd better hurry. I don't think she's gonna make it.
How's the bleeding?
She's... Just get over here. You'll find the coast is clear with everybody aboard Arsenal right now.
Understood.
Vale, este está en el piso de abajo. ¿Dónde coño está este, tío? Está afuera. Yo he estado aquí antes. Estoy en el de empaquetar cajas, bro. Sí, mira. Y hablando de cajas... Ahí estamos. El hombre caja. No, cagada. Oh, oh. Vale, vale, espera, tengo una idea. $2000 de IQ. Soy tonto, tenía que ir al medio, Tengo que venir aquí. Ay, no, pero... Ahora estoy bien jodido. Estoy bien jodido. Vamos. Están ciegos. Oh, bien. Uf. Joder, por los pelos. Ah, ahora hay putas Claymore, tío. Habría estado bien saber eso antes, tío. Bien. Llegué a tiempo.
How's Emma?
I think he got some internal organs. We can't stop the bleeding.
No.
I'm here.
Got the disc. Emma set everything up. Apparently all you have to do is pop in the disc. That should insert the virus into the AI.
Is it working?
Just leave it to Emma. What the?
No, pantallazo azul de Windows, bro.
Antibody agent?
Damn! The connection's been cut.
Is the virus upload complete?
I don't think so. The count stopped at 90%. Otacon.
I don't think Emma's made any mistakes.
But
A portion of the worm cluster might have been altered after the disc left Emma's hands.
by the Patriots?
Will the virus still work?
I have no idea.
Hal, is everything all right?
It's all right. Everything's all right.
Good. At least I won't be adding another page to our family's dark history.
Yeah, that's right.
What if the virus doesn't work?
Either destroy that thing, or take out Solidus and his men.
How do we get on board?
I don't think we can. Unless somebody inside gives us a hand.
Hal,
Un segundo, gente.
I always...
What is it?
wanted to see you again.
You don't hate me?
Never. I never wanted to get in your way. I never wanted to hurt you. I thought that with Arsenal, if I followed in your footsteps, I could be closer. I just wanted you to look at me. Look at me as a woman.
I could never do that.
Don't be so honest. It hurts.
Sorry.
Can I Can I ask you one last favor?
Sure.
Call me Emma.
What?
Please call me Emma.
What's wrong with EE? Emma? 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 Emma?
No.
Answer me.
Se murió la pesada.
I didn't leave you. Because of the accident, I had a relationship with your mother.
¿Qué dice?
She seduced me. And it went on.
¿Cómo?
My father's death was no accident. He took his own life. It was my fault. All my fault. Forgive me, Emma.
¿Qué? ¿Cómo?
Attention! Arsenal gear is ready for launch. Evacuate the upper levels immediately.
Sounds like they're cutting this area loose.
What do you mean?
It means we're gonna sink.
We have to get the hostages out.
What about the camera repairs?
Done.
We won't be able to get everybody aboard.
We'll just have to take as many as we can.
My sister won't be able to come with us.
We will be commencing the countdown shortly. Personnel in the upper levels, head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm always the survivor. Why, Wolf?
Otacon, take care of the hostages.
What about you guys?
We got other arrangements. There's our ride out of here. Anyway, we're gonna have to sink that thing if the virus doesn't work.
I should be going with you.
Puta madre, tanto virus para nada.
You've got your job. We've got ours.
You mean I'd only get in your way?
Wrong. Only you can save those hostages. Got it?
Right. Listen, the two of you won't be able to destroy that thing. Eliminate the enemy. That's your only option.
Aquí está, tercero B, yendo a por sillas a quinto A.
Try to get as many hostages out as you can. It's a short flight to the shore, so don't worry about overloading the cam off.
Leave it to me.
Bro.
I repeat, personnel in the upper levels. Head for the evacuation area immediately.
I'm counting on you, Otacon.
Hal, I miss you. Hal, I miss you. I miss you. I miss you.
Casi. No, que se escapa el periquito, bro.
Me, we're the same. Both you and I, we were always alone. Always. We only wanted to be loved. We were always waiting. Waiting for somebody. Somebody who would love us, but we were wrong. You can't wait to be loved. You have to go out and find it. 4 years ago, I realized that you can't just wish for a happy family. You have to make it happen. I only wish I knew that sooner. I learned that I could love, as you probably did, Emma.
You think he's gonna be okay?
He's tougher than he looks. Consider it done.
Now, how do we open this thing?
You can come out now.
A ninja? What the?
Arsenal's going to take off. We still need you to take care of a few things. This time, don't fail us.
Snake, what's this all about?
Bedtime, Raiden. I wouldn't do that.
You're changing sides now?
Change sides? I don't recall saying I was on yours.
Damn it. You!
Ready for some shut-eye?
Bro, sí que lo logró.
Jack, are you reading me? Do you want to save your mission data up to this point?
Ok. Creo que este es el momento perfecto para dejarlo. Ahora mismo.
Your mission data's been saved.
Is he still alive? He was when Olga brought him in. I've checked everything, including the genome data, but there's nothing on this guy. NSA, CIA, FBI. He doesn't exist in any database. He's a non-existent operative from a non-existent organization.
I suspected as much. However, I know this man. Wake him up.
No, otra vez la sala de tortura de pito y bolas del Metal Gear Solid 1, bro.
It's been a while, hasn't it? Jack the Ripper.
Jack el Destripador.
You know this fellow?
You remember me, don't you? You've grown.
Bro, el puto Doctor Octopus.
High concentration of cerebral implants. Have they altered your memory, too?
No, tío, otra vez esta mierda, no, tío. Esto estaba en el primer puto juego, tío. Odio esta mierda, tío. Puto Doctor Octopus, tío.
This is my son. I
¿Qué
taught
dice?
him everything. Jack, I never thought I'd see you again.
You know me?
You don't remember. Your name, your skills. Everything you know, you learned from me. The 80s. A civil war. You were one of the best among the child soldiers that fought in that conflict. When you were barely 10 years old, you became the platoon leader of the small boy unit. At the time, your outstanding kill record earned you several nicknames, including White Devil and Jack the Ripper. Jack, I was your godfather. I named you. When the war ended, you disappeared from the relief center. I wondered what happened to you. I should have known they would recruit you.
It's an interesting coincidence.
If he's a lackey for the Patriots, I doubt he knows anything of interest.
What should we do with him?
We'll use him like you suggested.
What about Dead Cell?
Ignore them.
Ojo, Liquid. Liquid Snake.
Happening again?
Could it be that he's here too?
In another hour, we demonstrate the power of Arsenal gear.
Attack with standard weapons, of course.
Yes, proceed as planned.
At last report, all is well with GW.
How about the troops?
The men are being refitted with Arsenal gear equipment as ordered. You're the spitting image of Big Boss.
Is that so? Perhaps I should be grateful to this kid for that.
No, tío, otra vez esta mierda, no, tío.
This situation, I find it very nostalgic.
Claro, dice eso porque es lo mismo en el primer puto juego, bro, en el Metal Gear Solid 1.
Gear, of course. Actually, we're also inside the memory of Shadow Moses. I'll take this back. You don't need this anymore, do you? A foul wind is blowing. We shall speak again.
Don't move. Stay as you are. We're being monitored by a camera.
What are you up to?
I'm switching over to nanocommunication.
Mr. X? Ninja?
Correct. It's me.
Vale, eso
I
tiene
thought you were the leader
sentido,
of the
bro.
Russian troops.
No, that was just a smokescreen.
A smokescreen.
Es decir,
I
sí
was
que
sent to provide you support.
el que debería estar muerto
Who
está
sent you?
muerto.
The Colonel?
Bien,
The
Kojima.
Patriots.
What?
I deceived my troops, betrayed them.
But why?
My child is being held hostage by the Patriots. It all started 2 years ago when I lost my father
Y luego
during the tanker incident. My men and I had nowhere to go. So we joined forces
Solid
with an
Snake es el
illegal
malo.
Russian organization.
Nos ha traicionado.
Russian mafia?
Something like that, actually. I learned much later that it was a subordinate organization of the Patriots. I was expecting at the time. When I gave birth to my child, it turned out I was in a hospital run by the Patriots. In the morning, my child was gone. My baby is being kept somewhere in this country.
Have you ever met your child?
No. Once a month, they send me a photo of my child via network. I've never even held the child in my own arms.
I see. Given your situation, nobody can blame you for what you did.
That's your opinion.
What about Snake? I thought you were enemies.
He wasn't responsible for my father's death. Actually, we owe him our lives.
¿Qué?
2 years ago, they were responsible for getting us out of the sinking tanker alive.
Eso nunca pasó,
So you were
pero
partners
bueno.
since the incident?
No, I only found out the truth shortly before this.
Huh?
When I confronted him here.
You fought with Snake? When?
Well, it was around the time you were holding hands with that girl.
Snake. So you joined hands with him to pay back a debt?
No, mutual gain.
Mutual gain?
My job was to assist you. If Solidus gets away with Arsenal, your mission is a failure. The Patriots would judge that as failure on my part, and terminate my child. Putting it simply, my child's life depends on your success.
So you did it all for your child. But why would the Patriots want to help me? Are they hoping I'll take Solidus out?
No, you're just like me. We're just pawns.
Pawns for what purpose?
The S3 plan.
Huh?
You'll figure it out sooner or later, but I wonder if you'll handle the truth.
What do you mean?
Listen, we haven't got time for this. Solidus will commence his attack any minute. He's got to be stopped.
What about the virus?
No results so far. I think the Patriots have tampered with the program.
Will it work?
I don't know.
Get me out of this thing.
Not yet. I'll release your restraints after I leave this room.
Where's my gear?
Snake's got everything. I couldn't bring it here.
And where do I find Snake?
The passageway ahead leads to a hangar. He'll be waiting there. I gave him a card key for the hangar.
Does Snake plan to destroy Arsenal gear?
No, even for Snake, it's impossible to completely destroy this thing. The only option is to stop Solidus and his men.
What are you going to do?
Stay concealed. That's my role. I still can't afford to be discovered.
Olga, you can't keep this up. They're bound to find you.
Listen, I'll free you in a little while. Brace yourself.
Vale, bien. Vale, ahora. Ahora sí que lo vamos a dejar por aquí, gente. Que ya puedo guardar después de esta cinemática larga de cojones.
Jack, are you all right?
Oh, yeah.
Jack, is it true? What Solidus said?
Yes.
It's unbelievable. Drafting small children, sending them to war? It's not allowed under international conventions.
ICC rules don't mean a lot in war. Someone told me that there are over 300,000 children in combat right now. I was just one of them.
So you remember. I thought your memory had been manipulated by them.
It was. But I have nightmares every day. Pieces of the past I can't put together.
Why didn't you tell me?
You couldn't begin to understand.
You wouldn't know that until you try me.
I didn't want you to get hurt. There was never a real reason for me to fight, except that someone put a gun in my hand. And that someone was him.
It wasn't your fault.
If I survived the day's fight, I was praised, fed, and had a bed to sleep in. I think I was only 6 when I held my first AK. But I'm not even sure of that.
Jack.
I'm not like Snake. I never questioned why we fought. There was no purpose, no way out. They give you a gun, you ask how many to kill. If you didn't, you were the one they shot instead.
It's okay. No one is blaming you.
We were shown Hollywood action films every day. The kind with macho guys and big guns. They call it image training. They built us from the ground up into killing machines. We were fed once a day. I can still taste the gunpowder they mixed into the food.
Gunpowder? In the food?
The gunpowder had toluene in it, giving it hallucinogenic properties. It kept us drugged, controllable.
Oh my God!
When the Civil War ended, those of us who survived were taken in by NGOs. They gave me a new life in the States. I can't complain. But nothing's changed. The only people who have no problem with my past have secrets and agendas of their own. Terrible nightmares. Every night. I can never forget.
Jack.
I'm afraid of the night. That's why I don't sleep next to you.
You should have told me.
Told you what? That I'm a killer? And always have been?
No, no.
What I hate more than anything else in the world is my own past.
Dios, que
or anyone to know about it. Now I know why I was chosen for this mission. No one can take him on, take him down, except me. I've been kept alive this long for this. I knew as soon as I saw Solidus.
Jack, I love you the way you are now. You have to believe me. I didn't know anything about you, I admit that. Where you were born, how you grew up. But I know that now. And I know that what I feel for you can only get better. And I'll share in your past if that's the price.
It doesn't work that way. No one can share the burden of what I've done.
Oh,
it's not one of those warm and fuzzy things couples share.
I accept the good and the bad, Jack. That's what you do for someone you love.
I don't want to share my past with anyone. I just want to forget about it.
Jack, I haven't told you, about what I've done.
The last 2 years with you, it's been more than I've ever hoped for.
Jack.
But I can't go any farther.
No.
I know you want to get married. But I can't. I can't risk starting a family. There's no way to erase my childhood.
It's all right, Jack. Please, don't say any more.
Ok, ahora. No, tío, quiero salir del puto juego, tío. Que me dejen de poner una puta cinemática, tío. Venga. Ahora sí, joder. Pues nada, gente. Hasta aquí se queda el directo. Espero que os haya gustado. Pronto más y mejor. A ver si me termino ya el juego. Hasta luego.